You all welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. In today's video, the person that is going to give us speech is Rose. He has come up to address the issue surrounding the comparison of Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho concerning the speech Sunday the media publicity to Tinubu, the speech he made after this king Eze from the east, the conference they came, and after they finish, then the media publicity Sunday then he starts claiming that Sunday Igboho is this, Sunday Igboho is that Sunday Igboho case is lighter and is easier compared to Nnamdi Kanu, that in fact that Sunday Igboho is even a messiah according to him, compared to Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, is a this. So this is our activist Rose. He has come to address a lot of things concerning what he said and how the comment that he made that is not well okay. Because sometimes, all those governments, once they come, they will keep claiming that they are this, they are that, and they will be saying without understanding what they are doing and without knowing what they are saying. That is one thing about them. And then the issue of Igbo thing is different from other tribes in Nigeria. Anything concerning Igbo is quite different from other tribe in Nigeria. The release of Sunday Igboho is still the same thing with Nnamdi Kanu, but they are holding Nnamdi Kanu due to number one is an Igbo man, and is the person, in fact, he's an Igbo man, that is all, and he's from the Biafran side, so they don't want to use their ear to hear anything concerning Biafra or anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they are still holding him, and that is why the judge sentenced him life imprisonment due to number one, he don't want to hear anything concerning Biafra. So don't skip any part of it. Try to watch to the end for you to understand what Rose is going to say, because he said a lot of things, and he tried to give sense to Sunday for him to understand what he's doing, because at times they don't used to know what they are doing. So I was about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video to go and let others see things going on in Biafra land.
Today is a great day. Today is the 19th day of February 2026. Yesterday, a lot of things happened. I saw a post made by Sunday the media publicity of the drug lord, saying that Sunday Adeyemo, aka Igboho, should not be compared with Nnamdi Kanu. Sunday, aka Igboho, is an activist, while Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. You see, these people, they will always say things that will continue to divide Nigeria, while Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. And then let me break it down to you. In the months of August 2021, the Joint Task Force of Nigerian, including the DSSS, went to Ibadan, residence of Sunday, aka Adeyemo, and in attempt to arrest Sunday, Sunday's boys opened fire on the DSSS that led to 2 loss of life by the DSS, and 13 people was arrested by the DSSS. And ammunition such as AK-47 was recovered in Sunday Adeyemo's house, which led Sunday Adeyemo to flee to Benin Republic, heading to Germany. Now, did you see that? I'm just doing this short video because of Sunday, the writer for the drug lord, Sunday Dare. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, and extraordinary rendition back. They didn't tell us that Nnamdi Kanu resisted them with firearms. They never told us that when they came for Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, the boys that Nnamdi Kanu was carrying resisted them with AK-47. But they went and adopted him and called him a terrorist. On his court dates, the evidences that they provided in the court was such as singlet, pants, and his microphone. So in these two people now who are terrorists, you know, you people like to talk rubbish a lot, and you forget that social media never forgets. All these things I'm telling you, they are on social media. And then Sunday Igboho told you that after the monarchs finished speaking, that we should not, that the monarchs they shouldn't equate Sunday Igboho, and you people will continue to destroy Nigeria. Your utterances alone will continue to scatter Nigeria. As far as Kenya, you went to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, labeled him a terrorist, and today you are not able to defend any reason why Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in Sokoto Correctional Center. He asked Omotosho, show me the law. Omotosho never showed him the law. Omotosho never gave him the opportunity to show him the law. Omotosho put him away, and today he's a terrorist. And you want us to be one with you Yoruba morons. You want us to be one with you people. This is a country that terrorists will kill commissioner of police. The terrorists will wear that same uniform to come to a meeting that the security advisors of Nigeria or security personnel of Nigeria invites these terrorists to come, and they wear that same uniform of the man that they killed to that event. The security never said anything. But Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu ordered so many people's killing. Plus, who did he order his killing? Who did Nnamdi Kanu? Did anybody come forward and tell you that Nnamdi Kanu asked us to do this and we did it in good faith? But you said Igboho, you recovered firearms, which was even in the public. Go back there, is on the internet. You showed us firearms. That when you people came in, that they repaired you, 2 people lost their life in that event. Have you seen how destructive Nigeria can be? If Nigeria no hang you for neck, you can't leave. If Nigeria, just all this nonsense that they're doing in Nigeria, can you imagine? A country that wants Biafra to be one nation with them. This is how you castigate our own people. And the monarch asked you a simple question you could not answer. These people are counterparts. Why is Sunday Igboho sitting in his house and Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in Sokoto Correctional Center? And then you want us to join you to do what? Unity? No, it can't be possible now. Nobody locks anybody. Nobody takes anybody to police station and come back, even in your neighbor's house, and become friends again. Nobody. So you want us to support you so that we will fight your fight for you in the north. You people are not serious. You are not serious at all. They are not serious at all. This is how you twist narrative because the narrative suits you. This is how you go about deceive people because you are in power. Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Who formed Amoteku? The same reason why Nnamdi Kanu formed the ESN, Amoteku was formed. Now up to today, Amoteku is still, they are still operating. ESN, they have sabotaged every one of them, even killed some of them. Amoteku is still operating. They are not all terrorists. Amoteku was introduced by this same Sunday Igboho. I mean, why? And this is the same country that say, no, we must be one. They go all over trying to fight us to be one. But Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Sunday Igboho that you said you claimed that you caught him with AK-47 is not a is this a country? Is Nigeria even a country to start with? A man that is speaking the truth, the way I am speaking the truth to everybody to now. You arrested him and called him a terrorist. The man that repelled DSSS with AK-47, they are shooting, DSSS is shooting. And DSSS was able to overpower them with their firepower. And they arrested 13 people in collaboration with this same man. And the man ran away. And finally, the man came back. He's now a free man. He's no more a terrorist. He's now an activist, I mean to say. Now, the man whom you arrested, who you kidnapped, forcefully removed him from a country he illegally entered, is not a terrorist. Show us the gun Nnamdi Kanu carried. You never did. Show us who he ordered to go and unalive somebody. You never did. How come is he a criminal? How come Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist? I don't know whether Nigeria, you people, do you reason before you write? Do you reason before you think, before you talk? Do you think you are talking to fools or animals? This is the same you that will arrest terrorists that have killed, destroyed, raped. You grant them pardon after 3 weeks of arrest. Resuscitate them back into the community. Give them uniforms. Carry AK-47 and hang on their neck. And send them to the southeast to start killing. That is not terrorism. How can anybody believe this country called Nigeria? How can anybody trust this country called Nigeria? How can investors come to Nigeria with all these shenanigans? Your court system is not working. Your schools are not working. Nothing is working in Nigeria. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is working in Nigeria. The court system is so corrupt to the extent that when they give any judge money, he will preach the holiness of the devil to you. And you want foreign investors to come to Nigeria. And you want people to embrace that country called Nigeria. How can a country move forward? That is a country you want us to come together with and become one. So that you continue to milk our mineral resources, continue to subjugate us to intimidation, continue to kill us. That's all you're looking for. There is no reason why Biafran and Nigeria should stay together. We don't share the same ideology. We don't share anything in common. No reason. You are comparing, do you know it's even a crime for you to compare the president of Nigeria with Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is what? Did I even call him a president? I'm sorry to say that, Biafra. The drug lord, Tinubu, is an insult to mankind, to Biafrans, to compare Tinubu and Nnamdi Kanu, not to talk of Sunday Igboho, an illiterate. The president, the drug lord of Nigeria is an illiterate. He doesn't know nothing. He can't stand Nnamdi Kanu 101. That is the man that they are begging, oh, release Nnamdi Kanu, because he stole power. A man that cannot fly into America sent his wife to go and do damage control in America, and the wife was disgraced. He can't go to America as we speak. Tinubu can never step his foot in America. You know, I keep saying this thing. You people think I'm joking. I keep telling you all this for free. Tinubu cannot step his foot in America. But yet he jailed Simon Ekpa, jailed Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Because of your mineral resources. Because they have all these things in their disposal. They have the military to fight anybody that dares stand against them. They have the aircraft. They went to Poland the other day and imported a dangerous chemical. Nobody can ask them questions. This is the reason why we have to disintegrate from Nigeria. This is the reason why Dr. Ngozi Orabueze declared the independent state of Biafra on the 29th day of November 2024. And they're all mad. How can anybody stand and trust in such a country called Nigeria, where you cannot even tell your citizens simple truths? You are trying to compare. It is an insult to us to compare Tinubu with Nnamdi. A very big insult. Not to talk of Sunday Igboho. Who is Sunday Igboho? A cheap agitator. A cheap agitator. They shaked him small, he ran away. Coming back, he went to bow. Olombebe. Oh, Olori Bruku ni. Olori Bruku agbaye ni. And so from Nnamdi Kanu drop agitation because it is sell out. Olori Bruku ni. Olofo. And Ben Nnamdi Kanu, you are asked, do you know who Nnamdi Kanu is? You are asking him to drop the agitation because you did so that you people will be on the same level of frequency. That is what they try to do. And so from oh God, you don't know who. I don't know how these people. I don't know where they create. How these people reason. You try to equate Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. You try to put them, Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Why? What happened to Bello Tunji today? Former deputy commissioner of Nigerian police, Abakari, what happened to him? He sold drugs. He was selling drugs and he was arrested. Arch Poppy called his name in fraud activities and he was arrested. He didn't spend 2 weeks in prison. He was released. You hide your own and then you body shame our own and want us to come together to fight for the same cause? Can you see that you people that are supporting Tinubu are all morons? All of you from A to Z. You are all morons. You don't have sense. You want somebody's help and you are still insulting the person. And that is why I said Agodindo must be protected at all costs. That king, that Igwe Agodindo must be, because he gave Nigeria the drug lord a national embarrassment. And they might want to go and remove him. They might want to go and take him out. They might want to go and even end his life. You know, Nigeria, this is how they are. I continue to use the example of Bola Ige. Not even Bola Ige. What's his name again? This guy that was assassinated. I think it was, I think it's Bola Ige. Yeah. I continue to use them as an example. If you know, you know. Because they don't like people telling them the truth. They like to manage crises. They like to lie to people. If you tell them the truth, you become their enemy. Go and look at everybody that has told this government the truth. They are all in prison. From A to Z. From A to Z. Anybody that has told Tinubu the truth is sitting in prison today. They don't like to hear the truth. Because they are not competent, they are incompetent, they don't like to do the right thing. And that is why they designated IPOB a terrorist organization without knowing what they are doing. And today, you want that same IPOB to join you for your campaign. I don't know if Obi Kubana knows that he's an IPOB member. IPOB member, I mean to say. I don't know if he knows. And they've designated him as a terrorist. I don't know if this, our brother, what is his name? Peter Obi knows is a terrorist. I don't know. I don't know if he knows that he's already a terrorist. Because I don't see why a terrorist should be campaigning. I don't see why a terrorist should be city boy movement. We are all terrorists. We have accepted our fate. But please, let us go in peace. Let us go in peace to go and develop ourselves. To go and continue to terrorize our states and our region. Because that's what you called us. I don't know how these people reason. They just talk anyhow. Anyhow. The evidences are clear. The evidences are there. You went to Sunday Igboho's house. You said you recovered firearms. You said even they engaged you people when you people came in. And now Sunday Igboho is an activist. He's no more a terrorist. He's in Nnamdi Kanu that you caught, that you said you recovered his singlet and his microphone. That is now a terrorist. Can you see how egocentric these people can be? Can you see how stupid they are? And somebody is writing that thing and they are clapping for him and they're debating it online because it's coming from the drug loss office. I don't know who did this to Nigeria. And some Ibe people are there clapping. Fools that don't know their left and right. When you say the truth in that country, they come for you. And that is why they must agree to every madness. Common to sign electoral transmission of results, real time, is a problem for them. They went to sign the collation of result manually. Tinubu signed it and it was approved. Immediately. Not in your favor. Not in the favor of Nigerians, but in the favor of them. Have you seen why we cannot be Nigerians? Have you seen why Dr. Ngozi Arabweze is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that Biafra is being recognized? So that we will leave these animals alone. They don't reason like humans. Go to everywhere in the world where you see any business striving. Check there. You must see about 4 or 5 Igbo people working there. For that company to have growth like that. I've been to China. I've gone to China like 3 times. Every industry, every places you go to, you must see an Igbo man in China. Helping in 1 or 2. You hardly, the Yorubas are the scammers. They are the one doing 419 there. Yahoo. The same thing in Malaysia. When I left Malaysia, they were not giving blacks jobs. So I don't know if they have changed that their pattern or if it's still the same thing. But some companies where you will see the Chinese people working, there are ways they bring our people in. They bring them in and they work there. And you see the growth. That the Yorubas, anytime we go to Chinese restaurant to drink Chinese tea, there's this tea that we drink. It's almost like to clear your system in China then. Sorry, Malaysia then. When you go to the Chinese restaurant to drink those tea, you will see Yoruba. Calling you. That is what you'll be hearing. You will never hear anything reasonable. And they are calling us fraudulent people. There is nothing they've not called us. Allow us to go. No, it is not you. That is how they are. That is who they are. You called Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. You will use this your mouth to confess very soon. This is how they are. This is who they are. This is who they are. They don't like good things. The Yoruba jailed Nnamdi Kanu. The Yorubas are the people who made sure that Nnamdi Kanu is jailed. The Yorubas are in power. Tinubu is a Yoruba man. The Chief Attorney of Federation is a Yoruba man. How do you think Nnamdi Kanu is going to get fair judgment? The Igbo man that is trying the former Attorney of Federation, Malami's case, has resigned. Has he not resigned? Because you see the ethnic in diversity. He doesn't want to jail Malami because he's an Igbo man. But a Yoruba man took it upon himself to jail an Igbo man. And you people are, to God, all of you, you can never be. In fact, a Yoruba man jailed Nnamdi Kanu. But when it got to an Hausa man to jail, when it got to an Igbo man to jail an Hausa man, the man recused himself. But a Yoruba man tell on say, no, if he do anything, still yet bribed the Igbos to go and do city boy movement in the southeast. Can you see how stupid you are? You are doing city boy movement in the southeast. Obikubana and the rest. Anyways, we will see how that is going to end. Our city boy movement, we are going to see how it's going to end. Very shameless people. Very shameless people indeed. No shame. No shame. Yoruba man jail your own brother. When he got to an Hausa man, for an Igbo man to jail an Hausa man, that is a terrorist, though, financing and abetting with the terrorist. He recused himself. The same man that brought Nnamdi Kanu back. Now he's facing the same trial. Now they are being diplomatic about it. But your own, they jailed your own. You are coming to become city boy. Now, Biafrans, please, today I'm not in a good mood. Let me just leave you people because even my time is already timed up. So please, I'll talk to us later today, later tomorrow on time. Thank you so much and may God bless you people. I have to go back to work. God bless you guys.
Oh, yes. He has explained a lot and he has given the breakdown of everything, how the whole thing is in Nigeria. If you look, in fact, the more you look into Nigerian issue, the more you get angry. The more you sit down and start thinking about Nigerian and Igbo issue, the more you get angry because they are not favoring Igbo at all in any way. Sunday Igboho, that you find firearm and that shoots the DSS and they do other things. You find all those things in his hands and at the end, he's not a terrorist. then somebody that just use mic to talk and to tell you, look at what we need. The next thing you tag him a terrorist. In fact, it's so painful and it's very laughable. That is why you see, no matter how they paint IPOB a terrorist, so that let the world, other international body start calling them terrorists. So nobody will call them because US, American, Asian, other worlds, other parts of the world, they know that he's not a terrorist. It's only in Nigeria that they used to claim he's a terrorist. It's only in Nigeria. So all those things they are doing, they are just doing it in the name of just to close everything concerning Biafra. They know what they are doing and they know their wickedness. And thank God that this man, this king, he has already said everything to Tinubu. So there is no need of still hiding, or there is no need of still asking him what is going on. So what is there is for him to do the needful, for him to do the needful. So Sunday Dare trying to compare Mazam Kanu with Igboho, it is out of the sense. In fact, it's out of the game because him himself, you know what he's doing. What is there is that anybody that gets into power, they get into anything political post in Nigeria, the person will become, he will claim to become God of himself. So any other thing that you are saying, you are just saying it on yourself. The issue of this city boy of something is very, very shameful. Somebody that is maltreating you, that is pressing you down, and some of you that claim that you are rich, the likes of Cubana chief priest, Obi Cubana, and the rest of them, claiming that they are city boy, from errand boy to city boy, is very, very shameful. The country you are into, they are not doing anything to you. They are not doing anything for your people. No benefit, nothing. But you are claiming that you are still boy campaigning. After campaigning finish, after this year, after 2030, you will still go back and still keep crying that Nigeria is not favoring you. When it's time for you to speak up, to do the needful, and to tell the government that look at what you are doing that is not good. Look at what you need to do for us so that it will favor us, then you will be there campaigning. Just that, in fact, in a government or in anything politics, if you are part of the party, anything they are doing in that party, you will claim that it is okay. That is, in fact, party in Nigeria is like a court. It's like a court. If you are into a court, no matter whatever the leader tell you to do, is what you will do. Even though they tell you you should kill somebody now, you will do it. Even though they tell you you kill your mother or you kill your father just now, you will do it. After you now leave that party, then your eye will now open. That is how it is in this Nigeria. In this Nigeria we are. So anything they are doing, they'll be praising themselves, claiming that everything is okay. Why? They know that nothing is okay in the system. That is why you see Nigeria the way it is today. Nothing is moving because the right people that are supposed to speak to the president, to the Senate, and to the people who is governing the states, they are not even saying anything. Instead of it, they'll buy them with money and claim that as long as you are my party, so other things is normal. In fact, it's very, very painful. The issue of city boy and the issue of things happening in Nigeria. Well, I would say let us keep it for here for this moment. Tomorrow we'll explain more what is really happening. I would like to comment down below what do you think about the whole thing happening in Nigeria. Like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video to go and let others see and learn or understand things that is going in the country. We say thank you for watching.